Well, I'm not a public speaker either, so I had to write everything down. So here we go. Divorce introduced me to poverty. The experience scarred myself and my children, and I now suspect mental illness and addiction explains behaviors that led to the divorce. Poverty is a punishment for women who leave abusive husbands, for the disabled, for the old, the mentally ill, the illiterate, or for generations who remain stuck there. I can only assume that we approve of poverty, accept it as natural, deserved, but when we sentence people to a life of poverty, we deny them dignity by the nature of the lifestyle it imposes, full of fear and worry. I don't know how people have become so hateful and made it okay for politicians to condemn the poor as undeserving second-class people. The only institution that can end poverty is the government, the one that ended slavery, ended Jim Crow, built a safety net, regulated Wall Street and environmental polluters. It is time to strengthen it and show it the respect it deserves so it can mitigate the economic tsunamis that will happen when the financial sector rules and corporate America is unchecked. I'm weary of the talk about more cuts to food stamps, cuts to unemployment insurance, cuts to schools and services in the context of a disdain for taxes. Every human being deserves not to go hungry, to have a roof over her head, to have access to decent health care. These are human rights. Poverty will end when we decide to do the right thing. People deserve a living wage, equal pay, a job, a safety net, and support to build a decent life. We accept the shift of wealth up to the 1% as if they are superior, when the system is rigged to move wealth up the ladder, not distribute it fairly. We need to say no to cuts, yes to fair taxation, yes to great education and a living wage, and no to greed and cronyism. We need to end the shame and stigma of being poor by changing our attitudes, knowing our country's history, our people's history, and change the system to end poverty, or it will continue to damage the spirit of those who suffer in it. What will it take for us to stand up for the disabled, the mentally ill, the illiterate, the old, the children? If we're one country, then we need to act like it and stop bullying and blaming those at the bottom and give them a hand and hope instead. It's our choice, or poverty will remain permanent, and that is something to feel shame about. We can do better than this.